escape my mind. I love those memories. Now time to tell them, don't take my tree. Still music keeps on turning me from the words that hurt my soul, removing doubts from my mind. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer days slowly fade away, finding ways through the favorite tune played all day with my eyes closed. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer days slowly fade away, finding ways through the favorite tune, filling me with those sounds. I can't remember the smile that you gave it to me. I had a way to tell you to walk away. Still sorrow keeps on tying me, but my soul wants to get free. Let my heart loose from my chain. Those long days passing by from the door, like frail snow, they slowly disappear, finding ways through the favorite fox caught me in floaty please. Those long days passing by from the door, like frail snow, they slowly disappear, finding ways through the favorite friends, filling me with warm embrace. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer, they slowly fade away, finding ways through the
that's exactly what I'll do. I know to you I don't seem very strong, but I assure you before you can find me, I'm gone. So come on and catch me, you've still got a chance. But not for long, I'll be rolling place to place. Won't stop till I win the race, although I may have crossed the line. No time to waste on you, I don't plan on slowing down. No, I'll keep on going, even if you think I'm in the wrong. Just know that although I may not think everything through, I don't take back what I say or regret what I do. I know that some stay in line and they stick to the plan, but if you leave it to me, I'll do whatever I can, 'cause I know that's what I'm here for. I don't want to wait around anymore. Even if you can't see the dirt inside me, I don't have the time to tell you what I do, the things that I do. Just please hold on and soon you'll see that I'm not the villain I appear to be. Moving along, though I won't settle down until I'm locked behind bars or I'm kicked out of town. So you can keep on running around and around, but you will never quite catch up to me. And I know you think I'm crazy, but I hope that maybe now you'll see why I had to try.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked, 'cause I can't hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching me twirling the stick. When I give the signal, my friend Hunter Young will sing a solo. Someday somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr. Worm.
touch. Something courses through my blood, and I'm born anew. Can you feel this warmth too? I need you so much. I'm addicted to your love. Nothing I can do. I'm so helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. Far away, I'm absorbed within a haze, so consumed by you. Do you think of me too? Counting down the days, got me sleepless in a craze. I'm a slave to you, so damn helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline.
Sorry, chat. I just really like that song. I want to let it play out. This is not even remotely the same intensity, but oh god. Hello, everyone. Welcome to chat. How are you doing? This will be the drawing stream. I'm eating dinner. I hope you're all having a good day today. We're working on some stuff today. I have more work to do. Not sure how well I was coming across there because I'm a mic to my right. But yeah, we're Certainly I have a Ray's reference in here somewhere. I have to manually find it again. Oh my god, I do! How did I lose his reference? He only posted like 100 times! Hi everyone. Stepping out. Woo! Darn you, Ray. There it is. I found it. Woo! Well, once again, we got song requests available today for everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. I've got some emotes to work on today. Chill day. Hey, Dom, how are you? That's good. There we go. I had to go download a Ray's reference. I left it somewhere apparently. Look at Ray's design. It's so good. Ray design review. It's a good song though. I like this from the album SketchUp. Super solid. I hope it's not too loud. Oh, it's good volume on my screen, but you know how it goes. That's what Ray's guitar looks like. Let's start with Ray's face. I've actually got some new drawing pens somewhere. And we're actually doing this based off a, oh, that's not the right color at all. That's good. Chilling is good. We're getting about shoulder length, so about here. If I remember my rules of drawing hair, and you're gonna start from here. Maybe a bit too big. I never really learned how to draw Ray's hair. That's on May though. So we're getting big shakes mostly starting off with. Oh god! Now I have habanero ketchup. Big shake, big shake. Kind of fold them together a bit. Alright, something like that. I have not drawn Ray nearly enough. He's got big old headphones. There we go. Gonna cover it a bit in the hair. Realizing I probably shouldn't erase it. What the fuck? What is happening? Yeah. Alright, something's up. Hold up. What's on my tablet? I don't know what just happened just now, but it decided to do that. Aw, Dom, this song reminds me of you. Enjoy your Chihiro song. I would want to live in the kind of world that I will in my heart. And if you tell me now that you can't see it, there's so we'll never be apart. I wanna be stronger. I'm gonna be stronger than ever. I'm gonna be stronger. I'll do it for myself. I know it won't. I'm gonna be stronger. Gonna be stronger. I know I am. Me timid I may have been, but I won't let security do me in. Yeah, that, oh my god, that pen gives me some major lag. That was a lag pen. How dare you? Not silly, I'm crazy. Get it right.
Life has so much more for me, but I won't see them all if I let them be. All I'm asking is one more chance to open up my eyes and see.
Give me a sec, please.
Me timid I may have been, but I won't let security do me in. I am ready to take command and let a brand new sunlight in. And also very wonderful thing has happened. I know it nothing short of a dream come true. Not everything I dreamed I could be, and I do believe it could be this way for you. I'm already stronger. I'm already stronger than I was. I'm already stronger. I did it for myself, I know, because I'm finally stronger. I'm finally strong as I could be. I'm finally stronger. Before we had to show the world how much it could achieve.
Oh god, it's so small. So, Ray asked me earlier to draw him a wonderful amount based off a video. Dom, would you be a darling and put a song request in for Who Put the Bomb? I was asking, can you put a song request in for Who Put the Bomb? And the wind has blown my bathroom open. I guess I could add it myself, actually, now that I think about it. Ignore my request, Dom. I got it. Exclamation point, song request. I'll show you. I'll type it in chat. I'll show you how to do it, Dom. Don't worry. You type exclamation point song request and put the link. Ta-da! And whatever music you want, YouTube, I'm sorry. It only works one way. Stream Elements does not like YouTube.
I'd
Like
like
to thank the guy.
who wrote the song that made my baby fall in love with me. Who put the bump in the bump, a bump, a bump? Who put the ram in the ram?
Ding dong, who put the bump, the bump, bump, bump.
Who put the dip in the dip, 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 dip?
Who put that down? I'd like to shake his hand and make my baby fall in love with me.
When my baby heard
Bump, 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 bump.
every word went straight into her heart, and when she heard them sing,
Singing, bum, never, 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 ding dong, singing, I'll never tell you part. Who put the bump, the bump, 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 who put the bump, never, 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 ding dong, who put the bump, the bump, bump, bump.
who put the dip in the
Da, 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 who put that man? I'd like to shake his hand,
he made my baby
fall in love with me.
each time that we're alone.
Then my baby's all over now.
And every time we dance to
Da, 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 da. She offers every of my love. Who put the bump, the bump, the bump, the bump, who put the bump, never, 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 ding dong, who put the bump, the bump, the bump, the bump, who put the bump, da, 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 da. What that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. He made my baby fall in love with me. He made my baby fall in love with me. Such a good song. But those don't know, that was the that was Rido, the guy that used to do just fake Grand Order shitposts. Oh, the Mighty Girth. I forgot about this song.
Mighty Girth ain't half the worth if I do not have a friend like you beside me. I'll never let you go because you are my best friend.
Dom, this is how I think about you.
Never take us for stupid dumb fools. No, not me. Middle-aged and gray, we're half the same, and together unstoppable we will be. Buddy, I ain't never heard a lick with quite so much kick. Whoa, now you best quit that squawking, or I'm gonna send you right back in the coffin. Now hit it, little buddy. Sheriff Colonel Secretary, couldn't do it all without you beside me. I'll never let you go because you are my best friend. And sit around, watch cartoons. We got boats and flying to the moon quickly. 8 different ways to swing our chain. That's what we call. Oh, wait. Now, where on earth did you learn to play the guitar like that? Well, you do what works for you. Take it away, little buddy. We down one milkshake. What
two straws. You're my precious son, and I'm your papa. Yeah, that's me. I'll never let you go because you are my
Happy it's friend in the I should learn this song unironically.
From me. Short and slim, tall but wide, we unleash the power hidden deep inside.
Oh, that song, so silly.
ただ一つ君についた嘘満ち欠ける月を永遠に
Hey, Malbert, it's going pretty good. We're doodling again. Feel free to song request the crap out of me, because I can use content.
望んでしまったいつまでも君の面影探しまだ酔いの口さまよいながらぽたりぽたり落ちる涙杯で受け止める浮かぶのは君の面はゆしかもほろ酔いの口漂いながら光光見守り移る杯を飲み干す 満ち欠ける月だけ約束されているなんてどうしていつまでも君を思っていたいただ余韻浸ってはうつむいてぽとりぽとり石を投げるこめる月をくれるそれのあなた鏡に戻る余韻でも愛に話し光光寄せる波に胸でつぶやいいつまでも君の面影探しまだ酔いの口そのぽりぽり落ちる涙杯を埋めるほらどうか君とおはよしかもほろ酔いの口で飲み込めるやらないやらないやらないやらない杯を飲み干す
Bum, Hey, Dom. Yeah, I can see Discord pretty well here. There you go. I'm not sure if you can hear this or not.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear that or not?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Nice. I found a way to let some people in Discord listen to song requests.
Yay.
How's your day been?
It's been good. Like, okay, so my parents came home, but like, before I was like home alone, I ate something. But then when my parents came home, my mom asked if I could throw out like this thing that she was making. I think she was making like a corn hash or something.
Ooh.
And it's been there sitting on the stove, like with this lid over it for like a little bit, like 2 days. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll throw it out. So I went to the incinerator to go throw it out, and I did not like the smell of it because it was like 2 days old.
Yeah, that'll do.
And so the smell of it made me nauseous, and then all the food I ate today is now gone. So kind of sad about that.
Oh, well, we didn't die.
Yeah. But also, my parents went to 2 museums today.
Ooh.
Yeah, they had fun, and because of it, I got like one of those like stress balls.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's an inappropriate stress ball.
Ah, basis ball.
Yeah, that's what my mom and dad gave me. They gave me 2.
Yeah, I need to draw squiggly eyes. Woo! We're gonna do it fashion way, my way.
Oh.
I forgot a very important tool.
Oh.
The scribble tool. That's horrifying. Rain his stupid red eyes.
Also, hello.
Hey, show. It's true. The man, the myth, the legend. You may or may not be muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh my god, I just remembered I had changed my PNGs, so you're always lit up, but so when you talk, it looks like your mouth is actually moving on stream. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing today, Stroud?
I'm good. Good.
How goes the gacha game known as Wootabot?
Is I man.
Is
Is
it-
it still being rats?
Is everybody's being a rat still?
Everybody's being a rat, but nobody wants to be called out for being a rat.
So we're calling these all rats.
Yeah.
I'm trying out those pens I sent you the other day. They're really nice. The pencil's nicer. Can't really. Can I stream 2 things in Discord at once?
So
Answer is no.
the what you call it? What do they call those things? Brushes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're pencils. Yeah. I saw some
I
people.
tried.
do
I saw
shading.
that a lot of artists like swore on like, oh man, these brushes are so good, and I've tried a couple, and I can't really tell the difference between anything.
Yeah.
So,
I like.
rather these
I just like the
default things.
texture when you get close, and the pencil's a bit nicer. That's
Mhm.
all I like about it. It gives me crayon aesthetic. Bro, crayon aesthetic is something amazing. I would wish to learn. But
Crayon, it's kind of hard, man. You got to be
I know.
clean with it, otherwise it looks
yeah,
it
that's why I
doesn't
don't
turn
draw
out the
with
way you
it.
want to.
I found one artist that knows how to draws crayon aesthetic really good, but they don't do any commissions anymore, and they just said, "Fuck it, I'm done with the internet," and they dipped.
Most people, when they do crayon, that is their last. What's the word for it? Their last cover. They're like their last layer. Like they'll do all the sketches and everything else so that they can just. They know exactly where they need to put the lines.
So
So
they put line art and everything down under it.
well, they use the crayon only for the final line art.
Yeah.
So it stays clean.
I just try that one of these days. Just gonna mess with it, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because I remember it's like, crayon aesthetic is just good. It's really good. I'm working on my I'm getting better at drawing here. Let me show you. Chat Stroud has given me many advice on how to be not terrible artist. And I'm still terrible,
All artists are
Oh.
terrible.
including him.
Yeah.
Stroud's like, don't you dare call me artist. I'm you ever seen the Who Put the Bomb video by Ryu? Ray wanted
No.
him. Oh,
That is outside of my.
yo, I'm putting it.
outside
I'm
of my
putting it
criteria.
back in the song request. Basically, Ray wanted an emote from it, and so I'm turning it into an emote for him. His guitar is really detailed. There's some basic squiggles for that
You gotta-
for later.
Gotta break it down into easy shapes.
No, I did. Actually, I did. So what I did was I first
Or
I
is it
started. Oh, let me do it. So what I did, I remember you told me about that. I have this hair. That's how I'm getting the hair how it is. I can't find my pen. I just dropped it. Where the fuck did it go? I just had it in my hands. Where did it go? I put it down.
Oh, you put down your stylus and it went to the
Where?
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
happens to me all the
Oh, I
time.
found it. I
It's
found
over,
it.
dog.
I
You might as
found
well
it.
just stand up for like 15 minutes.
Why does
Yeah.
that happen every time?
Then you do like a YouTube short where you put your stylus down and then it just like has the fucking
It's just
like the mother music or something as it just disappears.
Hey. So I did that with the hair,
Mhm.
where I was drawing big shapes for it, and because Ray's hair, I can grab this reference. He's like,
Where's your dot? You need to put a dot first.
oh, that's fine.
Race is a little bit harder to put a dot.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I use specifically
Can.
this one.
Mhm.
Well, because all these extra are there, I know that for hair, so I'm like, let me get the general shapes down. And he wears headphones, so it's like, And luckily though, because I'm copying Ryu's style, I don't have to draw these water balloons.
Yeah.
And I can, you know, skip out on some of the extra pockets because, you know, that's specifically what I'm doing. Yeah, so. But no, I took this one. So I started out by drawing a basic guitar. Then I extended this part out for his guitar, which is kind of like this. And I was, you know, just kind of figuring it out. Just kind of working around it. I started with shape. I don't want to do the bottom half because obviously I'm not doing the bottom half, but it was like a fun guitar. I just drew it a minute ago. It was very fun. I'm actually happy with complex designs more and more as I get better. I like the challenge. But yeah, these will probably be squiggle eyes. But let me show you the song. Let me put it in the switch my stream back.
I need to organize my reference folder again. Eventually.
I recently sat down and I didn't do that myself.
Let me look at properties and see how many I have.
Oh,
only 2,000 files.
I deleted all the people I don't talk to on Twitter anymore because they either blocked me or they stopped following me. I had to rephrase. I was like, "What's the nicest way to say this statement?" So yeah, let me put the song in. Oh, let me grab it again. As much as I love Gyari. Here you go. We'll just skip to it. I don't know if you guys can see it at a bigger screen. I can't really make it bigger for you.
I've currently got my screens taken up.
Can you hear it though?
Well, you want me to turn on your stream, or do you want me to turn on Discord?
Discord stream's fine. Oh wait. Hello, Soup. We're forcing. All right. Whatever you do. I lost a pen again. Found it.
Honestly, me too.
Before he did fake Grand Order stuff. Right there, I'm doing that.
Don't worry, made fake Grand Order stuff in like 1920.
Yeah.
I guess in the 50s.
This was like early, like 2000s, because it's, you know, Idol
Hey,
Master.
Stroud, check out this hit new music. It's like fucking Lollipop Swing from the 50s. all right, Royen.
Go back to bed. Yes. Back in my day.
Over.
To think this man used to make Idol Master shit posts, now he makes fake shit posts.
You never graduate from Idol Master shit post.
Oh, does he still do it?
I'm sure deep down in his soul he does.
He occasionally posts them randomly. One can never truly escape Idol Master.
Yeah, once Idol Master gets its claws into it, it's over.
Did you hear Vikala got added to Grand Blue Fantasy Versus?
Yeah, I was with you a couple days ago when that was announced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when Gigi went full fucking
Schizo.
full fucking Fujo over it. Yeah.
You weren't ready for that. One of us. One of us. Oh, it doesn't skip. You don't have to keep watching it if you don't want to. I gotta get back to my Doodle. I'm getting better at drawing myself again. Because the hair, I've always been good at that part. It's the, it's just figuring it out.
I'll tell you the story from many years ago. Before we had taken this town for our own, a fearsome monster of the
There we go.
Is that
ocean
cat
was
chick?
lurking
Huh?
upon the shores of our home.
It's
Our crewmen
somebody
would
cat.
leave and they'd sell
Yeah,
them
cat,
their
Kimmy
fur.
Cat.
And those who
Yeah.
did told of that
I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to other stuff. This is the only one I like.
I like the only one that I really like is what is it? Firecracker.
Yeah.
But she's got a very iconic voice.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Very
Oh, I gotta kill a bot. Give me a sec. I need a gunshot sound for when I ban somebody.
It's just the MLG.
So what I do is time them out, so it forces them to come back. Because they never come back. So just, you know, hit it with a... Okay, what was that fucking working room? The eyes, right, okay, got the eyes done. Where did I put the body layer? I didn't name these layers.
Me too. I sometimes just forget and I'm like, oh yeah.
And I refuse to like... Okay, found it. There we go. Because they're all the sketches, I don't like... I know I should just sketch one layer, but I'm like, I'm lazy. Am I lazy? Meaning I'm not gonna fuck this up again. Not after the incident.
All I could taste was my blood and the sea. But even as I knew the end was approaching, I knew he was waiting for me.
Alright. I have to... Oh no, guys. I have to stare at Ray's chest. What will I ever do?
I mean, that's kind of like a side effect of opening Twitter every day.
That's true.
Right there.
I respect Ray's daily post at the same time. I kind of respect it. Man
Daily
is,
horny posting from Ray.
man is thirst trapping so hard, and I kind of respect it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, that's kind of respectful. Ray took my advice. Just be an anime girl on Twitter. Instant success. Got that budding VTubers and people, just be an anime girl on the internet. Works every time. Viewer bots, you hear me? If you wanna sell your views, be a Twitter anime girl. I think I'm gonna draw the headphones in the end. That way, where the fuck did I put the headphones? Oh, that's a... What song is this? I have to delete song, because... How do I go back? Alright, okay, delete from playlist. I have to manually do all these playlists, it's actually the worst. Playlists.
Is it just me, or does it just feel like a lot of YouTube's music recommendations are just poo-poo stinky?
Yes.
Like, I'll be listening to a pre-done playlist or something,
Yeah.
and then you'll just hear one song, you're like, damn, this is bad. And you'll try to keep working, and you'll be like, damn, this is really bad. And like, it's so bad that you gotta go to YouTube on the other fucking tab just to, skip it to the next one. Be like, God, man, like I tried to give it a chance.
I've usually, sometimes I put playlists like whatever their random playlist is. But then other times I'll be like, nah, man, we good.
The issue is like it always picks the same songs, right? It's just like
Yeah, it's based on what you were
rate
listening
that you're
to,
allowed.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I want new stuff.
I listen to a lot of joke songs, so I wouldn't be surprised if like Ice JJ Fish like popped up in my
Oh, you're in that boat.
recommended. Yeah, you know.
God, how long ago was Ice JJ?
Oh, I can only listen to some premium required, but Bombs Hello Bombs is so good! Oh, that's a little depressing, actually. It's actually a little depressing that the best song... Oh, it's right here.
When did that meme come out?
What
Because
meme?
that meme just feels too old for Dom.
What meme? What? I wasn't listening. What happened?
The Ice JJ Fish meme just feels too old for you. Like when he said that, I was like, wait, hold up. Wait.
You gotta remember,
wait.
Dom is a boomer at heart.
Yeah, I know, but it's 2013. Jesus, this is 11 years ago when that popped off.
Dom was around for that, probably. No, don't hide unavailable videos. No, I want to get rid of them.
To be fair, I was a really annoying kid. I would just listen to like some certain songs on repeat, and like those. I think that was probably like one of the songs I listened on repeat because it made me laugh so much.
Oh my God. You know, Dom, never change. In fact, stay the same forever. Oh my God, there's so many deleted songs. What the fuck happened to my YouTube playlist?
Damn.
Yeah, I hate that too. You'll try to look at like liked videos because you don't remember what the song was, but you knew that you used to jam to it, and you're looking in your liked videos and you're like, it's not here. I don't remember
Yeah,
what it was, but it's
I've-
not here. What the fuck happened?
Whenever I find a song, I have to find a way to acquire it.
Oh yeah.
Now that I
kinda just
have,
nowadays.
alright, I have removed the unavailable songs from my playlist. So now we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing maintenance on stream of the stream. Peak Royen content. I like that song. Oh, now it's like cringe. By cringe, I mean extremely cringe. You too can get rid of the cringe by going over to twitch.tv/Stroud and typing in the song request. I've been doing a
I don't
bit.
think I've ever actually streamed.
That's not even your Twitch.
No, don't think I've ever done it.
But yeah, no, you can. If you all want music in, it's just go to the stream, type !! song request. Got it working. I don't know why I do this, but I end up erasing stuff after I finish the sketch. Just to look at it and like, oh, it's so nice. All like my extra crazy lines I do. Just so I know where my line art is going.
It just
Be
if you
perfect.
put your sketches on different layers. You wouldn't
They
have to worry about
are!
it. You can just go to the layer and select, opacity 0.
I should because I draw heads, I draw the big circle. Shut up! But I accidentally drew part of it. Shut up, Stroud! Stop being right!
Use the lasso, circle it, and then just move it to another layer.
Fine. Yes, Dad! Now hold on now. It's like, hold on.
We have to instill our kids with good practices.
Bro, whenever fuck. Hey, I'm better at most
Let's try that
people.
again.
I'm better at most people than my layer when it comes to my layers. I do too many layers according to them.
Oh,
I tell
that's
them-
Cap.
I tell them, fuck you. I could always
That
have more
is
layers.
Cap. Who the hell told you do too many layers? I know for a fact you do not do too
It
many
was
layers.
somebody
I've
else.
never seen your layers.
I don't. I know I don't do enough layers.
Well, I didn't say you don't do enough. I said
I don't do enough. I know, they were someone straight, so like, you're lying to me. Chat. Coming from someone who does not have enough layers, you never have enough layers.
I mean, The big issue is that a lot of artists will never show their opening process. So 90% of people don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they have nothing to go off of.
Yeah.
So they don't see, like, the artists won't show their sketch layers, they won't show their planning layers or anything like that.
Yeah, you usually get the
So
finished
people
sketch layer, and then you get...
Yeah, so people just assume that you just draw the rest of the fucking owl.
No.
Uh,
I learned that the hard way. And by hard way, I mean I slowly wished for the sweet release of death. I need to do that more. Just be better at that.
wish
you
for
know?
the sweet release of death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too, Ray.
Understandable. No.
Let me
actually.
ask what Ray thinks of it so far. I mean, I guess someone cannot complain about free stuff, but still. Oh my god, Shroud, I found a you picture that you do to me all the time.
Mm.
I'm DMing it to you. It's just Shroud and me every day. That's what I need to get, Shroud. I need to get someone to draw that for me, but it's just me in the hand.
Anti-autism.
And it's just me in the fucking thing. I'll leave the pill thing empty so I can write whatever I want on it. No, I should probably let Dom see it. Dom, I'm putting it in no context.
Okay.
It's like a golden retriever. You try to feed them pills and they just eat the eat the pill.
Dom, imagine that. Just imagine that with me.
Royen just keeps spitting out the autism pills.
Hello, Jetstream Sam. You can't be late to a stream that is not required.
Are you hiding the pills? What's under your tongue? Nothing.
Nothing bad. Put these in a folder. Put all my sketch into a folder, label it sketch, and say, no. The Song of the South is a movie.
Sweet potato fine, is it fine?
It's good. You've never actually seen that movie. I've never actually seen that
Not a
movie.
movie, it's a song, but
No, the movie Song of South, the South.
yeah, it's a song first.
Dom, what do you gotta do?
I gotta go.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Dom's
Yeah,
like, oh,
no,
we're talking about Song of the South. I gotta get the fuck out of
You
here.
never seen the movie Song of the South? I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
My friend messaged me back after a while because he was packing.
Alright.
Alright, have fun, Dom.
Later.
Make sure you say, have you seen? Ask them if they've seen Song of the South.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Dom.
Bye bye.
I think Dom knows what Song of the South is.
I think he knew what the song was.
Do
I
you
don't
know?
about the movie.
Chat, don't Chat, don't look up Song of the South. You will be disappointed. Or ecstatic.
So they were on Royen Street.
50-50.
Yeah.
Gonna move myself over because there we go. I'm blocking the donations. Line or no, not text. No. For all line art, I've just been using the basic default GPEG. It doesn't change anything to me.
Yeah. Like I said, I get it. Like using the different pens, but I think people go to ham on it. Like, if you suck, your pin's not going to help you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of YouTubers and artists peddle their pins.
They gotta make that money, bro.
When, yeah, right. When they don't really do anything for you.
I just realized I used the circle tool to actually make these eyes. What is wrong with me? Ah. It is nice to be creative every once in a while. Oh god, the blue, it only makes it worse. How do people draw with a gray background and then have, like, the blue?
Ooh. Yeah, you gotta go darker hue, dog.
How do I change that?
You can do a color layer or easier. Let me share your screen.
No, right, I can do that because we're in the... I forgot, Stroud does not have the ADHD that the dog does. The music is
Alright,
probably more distracting.
Your deals are over there. Okay, so what are you doing? Where's
Oh,
what's
I
the
found
issue
it.
with the blue?
I found it.
Well, even more than that, you can use it's not on there. It's weird. Why is it... Oh, because you've got it in a folder, that's why. Okay. Open the folder. The sketch folder.
Oh, yeah.
You have too many layers. Okay.
I told you!
So let's see. Which
Those are sideburns. The hair, the side of the head. It's like
My
that
man.
part.
working to do animated shit with all this. Alright, you can click any layer. Stop there. Move 5 things. No, I said stop. You moved. Move 5 things over to the left. Oh, there, right there. That's too much. Sorry. 2 to the right. 1 to the right. There. Like that. Now you can press black and color over all the lines, and you won't mess anything up.
So, press here.
You use a brush,
Which, any kind of brush?
big black brush, I guess, whatever you want it to be.
Like that?
Yep,
Just
and
that?
color. It should.
Where is it? It'll pop up eventually.
Why is it making me not making
Which
it
layer?
blue?
What the fuck is... Oh, this is the eye. Hold on, let me
Okay.
do this one.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
I don't know how you've made this.
What is this one? Oh, just one. Is it in the folder?
Hold on. Did you? Unless you deliberately colored it blue through that top right one,
Oh, let me
like
undo
change
that.
the whole layer to that.
Well, let me first of all undo this. Undo this. Change that. Undo that. Oh god, everything is undo you. Okay. Click that one.
Okay. Change the color of your brush to make sure that this is working correctly. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, orange is fine.
So you can do that just with what that little grid will do is make it so you can only draw
Change
where
that one.
things already exist on
Oh.
that layer.
Can I do it in the folder? Oh, so I can't do that in the folder. I see.
No.
So if I did this, like a sociopath,
Or
submerge.
you could just pick one layer, right click it. I can't see the pop up, but merge with layer below, and you can move all those, consolidate them all.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna hit the. Let's do this. Oh. Shift click, right click, merge all layers. Merge selected layers. Wah! Like that. So then I would do
and then you
this.
can, and then it's easier to adjust like what color specifically you want, rather than it being super bright, super bright.
Well, I can so it would be same like this though, right? Just like a layer like that, make it full.
So what that is doing is tinting the entire layer. So anything you put under it will be that color.
Oh, it's tinting
Yeah, it's
and
not
not
actually coloring.
coloring.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Guys, good thing Stroud knows all about Clip Studio Paint.
It's literally in my bio that I don't know anything about.
Yeah, but chat doesn't even know that. What the colors could be. Oh, that maroon. Anyways, orange is fine. Orange is manageable. Orange is no longer manageable. It's all red. Thank you, Shroud, for being smarter than me.
Just having more experience. It sucks finding a way to learn about this.
Because
You basically have to find an artist that has done it more than you.
Wow, just try something orange.
There aren't there aren't a lot of options for learning Clip Studios things and how they work. I've looked it up myself and it's just been like, oh yeah, this is what that does. I'm like, can I
That
see
doesn't help
the
me.
examples? Yeah.
Yes. It's gonna be one of those days.
Is it-
So would you do that in one stroke or multiple strokes? Say
hold on.
the mouth. No way. Yeah, purpose.
Um,
Because my sketch was like
Honestly?
this, but
yeah, do that wide one that you were doing earlier, like just
Like
the
that?
circular with it.
oh,
I wish there was a. We need a program.
I have this thing's also been all sorts and messed up.
Well, like a draw together program, though, right?
Oh, there is a few, but not in Clip Studio.
Yeah.
Chad, I'm getting art lessons on stream. Let's go.
I mean, it's better off to do it in one. If you're doing a vector layer, then you can make your sketches into a clean one. But
Explain. I'm just curious now.
Oh, you want to learn about vectors? This is getting so. Vectors are geometry, right? You can set a vector layer instead of a raster layer, and what it's essentially doing is plotting the lines that you make to a numerical graph.
Like that. So that's a vector layer, right? I've turned it to a vector.
I cannot
Oh
see
no.
your right clicks.
Oh no, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done?
Yeah. See, this is why you
It has
don't play
converted.
with things.
It has converted to a vector layer. I don't know what that vector layer did, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, why did you just like, ooh, vector layer, let me just click it before.
Can I undo the vector layer?
You can probably convert to a raster layer, but I
It
can't
did.
see your drop-down
I
menu.
undid it. It's fine.
Yeah. So that doesn't record your specific pen brushes. It
Yeah.
records it as a line, as a vector, and so that you can alter it.
Okay, so let me.
This is not something to do mid-project. This is something to play with much later.
So convert to a vector. So if I make this a vector ahead of time,
Mm-hmm.
where's my convert layer was? Can I see the grid?
No.
So if I drew, big circle, smiley, right?
Well, you can. There are options, and I can't see them because I don't have it memorized. To smooth out your lines.
Oh, there is. I think.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So if you draw slowly on the vector line, it might do it automatically, or try to draw like a straight line, but because it should autocorrect some things and make it straighter than you're actually drawing it. Well, not that much, dude.
I was just like,
Yeah.
kind of like, I think I know what you're talking about. There was a snuffed ruler, special ruler, snuffed a read.
But a lot of artists that don't want to deal with getting better at just clean line art will use vector layers to smooth out their stuff for them.
I should probably just get better at it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really good.
That is what you should do.
That's kind of why I've never really messed with a lot of settings in this. It's just I sat down, started making it. I got a nice pencil that I like that looks nice, and I just started doing it. I know there's the smoother. By the way, the reason I draw in so many layers for sketching is just because I get a little autistic at times. Because what I'll do is I'll draw my basic thing. And I'll draw like the basic like framework for it, like the head, circle, and all that shit. And like the basic shapes like you told me, always showed me how to. And I slowly start adding stuff on, and I realize, oh shit, I fucked up. And it's like, I should have made layers, and I liked it, because there's something I like here but don't like here. And it's like, oh god, everything is becoming miserable.
So, good for now. But if you are interested in going the non-line art route and going more into painterly stuff,
Yeah.
then you're gonna want to get used to consolidating your
Yeah.
layers and
Well,
working
one
more
thing-
with colors and shapes.
Well, one thing I'm always happy with, like right now, if I were to like fix up these lines on here, I'd be very happy with it. Over. That's still red. That's not red. Should probably do the right pen. We'll do a marker. I never actually used the markers for like anything. Because one thing I've always really liked is, I think I've shown you and talked about it, where I really like sketching art.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an example on here. Probably. Hold up. Check.
Which is a shame in modern day because a lot of artists are like, oh, if you have sketchy lines, that means that you don't have any confidence in your drawings.
I love sketchy lines.
Yeah, well, you know, these are a bunch of Twitter fools that don't know what they're talking about, right? But,
One of my favorite guys.
It's real popular.
Let's see if I can find one. I have some. I want to find it now, and I'll show you. I'll just grab it and put it in Clip Studio. Obviously, I like the Monogatari artist. His stuff is really nice, and I do try to I've still been practicing emulating his on the free time. Like, okay, here's what. I know it's just, obviously it's a specific thing, but I do like the idea of how sketchy that is, despite having very clear lines.
Yeah.
I know what this is, that one thing we were talking about at one point, but...
So there are exercises to practice to do things like that, but you have to practice, perfect practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
So you have to practice the right way.
Right. And I mean, that's the thing, those things like that I love. And I will spend, me, if I get autistic about it, I'll do it.
Well, the best way to practice for that is to literally do things, God, what was the Obama poster?
Or also something like this. So this is what my Cillian did. I actually like this. Because you can see it's rough, it's nice. I do like how it does.
Those are two different things.
I know.
Completely.
I know.
But what I advise a lot of people who aren't experienced with art outside of just line art do is
real life classes.
it's but even before that, something you do on your own is chiaroscuro, which is black and white, and it's trying to make a shaded thing using only two values.
Oh, so you're making something look shaded without...
Yeah, but you can't shade. You can't use gray. You can only use pure black and pure white.
Oh, so how I would do my pencil drawings.
Yes, but you know line art.
Yeah, you know what I
You're
mean.
only using you're only using shadows.
So like you were
And
okay.
that
We're- I'm
gets
just
you
thinking.
better at picking out shapes and what is important to see.
So like if, for example, if I were drawing a face.
So like look at the Obama poster, right? From the 2016 was it 2016?
Man, probably.
2012.
Oh, he was like
election.
2012, yeah.
Yeah, 2012 election. You know which one I'm
Obama.
talking about? It's just like blue and red.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that comes to it had what was the words at the bottom? Was it changed? Because the only
Is
thing
it
that's
value?
come to
Oh,
mind is-
decisions. Barack Obama decisions?
Let me look it up.
Wait, hold on, I got it. That?
Kind of. That's what I'm going for, though, right? Is
Yeah.
that you're doing something like
Oh, it's
that
hope.
with-
It's hope.
Oh, that's right. The only thing that was coming to mind was obey, and I'm like, that ain't right.
It's
Yeah,
out.
that one. So this is with 4 values, right? You have
Right.
dark blue, light blue, red, and white.
Yeah, so
You
yeah.
do something like that with 2 or 3 values, and that will get you better at identifying shapes and plotting them correctly.
Okay.
And so that's a very important study to do and get good at. And a lot of people kind of ignore that in favor of line art.
I kind of like that though. Like the stuff like this is cool to me. I know I'm not every person.
It's very stylized, and I'm not going around telling people to draw, Barack death from above Obama.
No, draw all of you go home, draw this.
But this kind of stuff will help.
Yeah, so like if I was doing all this, like for the hair, I'd make this all green because it's or it's only black and white, right? So I would only drew the hair black, the outfit black, and leave
Ooh.
parts of it white, right?
You would not draw the hair black.
You draw
That's the
white.
point. No, you wouldn't draw it white. You draw it both, because the important part is where the light's touching. Barack's hair cheats because it's all black, right?
Right.
But
And Ray with his multi-hair color.
well, or it's about plotting light, right? And
Yeah.
this is what people should practice before they start getting deep into shading,
Right.
because once they
Obviously,
people
I'm not
start
like a
trying to
shader,
shade
so.
first. Yeah, but it's important regardless.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I get it. I get it. One of these days I want that trucking position that is like, oh, haha, Roy, you work 3 days a week. I would spend the time. Mind
there's
you
that
for
other
me.
site that I share that's really hard, so people get
The,
discouraged.
The poses.
Yes.
I still love that site. I don't do it as often as I should. Probably I should get back to doing it more regularly.
But the best way to do that, people get frustrated because the way I advise it is to put it at 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Which is not enough time to draw anything.
Yeah.
But and people get frustrated because they can't draw what they're trying to, but if you stick with it, you, through osmosis, start to pick up only the most important parts to draw.
I was gonna say, how often would you recommend doing that? Once a day, minimum?
When I was starting it, I do it once a day for like 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
I do like about 3 or 4 rounds.
I'm setting a note to myself now, every day, 30 minutes before stream. I'm gonna do that. That way, during pre-stream, I can do it.
And don't make different canvases
Yeah, just one canvas.
for each one. Just one canvas, and just what I'll also do.
I know you used to save ones you like.
Oh well, yeah, on my computer. But yeah, if weird ones are out, like weird poses that stick out to you, just take the pose wholesale, put it on your deal, and then trace over the triangles that you see.
Yeah.
I'd say the shapes, but then people try to get too complicated with the shapes. So make it just triangles and maybe like 1 or 2 squares to try to.
Right. I'm not ignoring you. I am also like, no, I still have the thing saved, so I have it ready to go. And I'm also been practicing like doing this where I don't like, even though I'm not keeping the same, I'm keeping these one strokes.
Like I said, I don't hold it against people because that is,
Yeah.
it's not obvious improvement, and it's very tough to see on a returns on it.
Almost in safe. Very safe. God. It's been a minute since I say it. I'd cry a little bit. And yeah, and obviously me being like a baby beginner bitch boy, for what I am. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Hold up. Okay. I just don't need this back one. Man. It is one of those things I wish I had started practicing when I was a bit younger. But it is what it is. Speaking of it is what it is,
Well, the majority of my practice was because we didn't have a whole lot of money. Stealing Shonen Jumps from the bookstore and stealing tracing paper from my school, and I just traced Goku all day.
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
what I did
there's things I do like that. You can remember you mentioned. Shroud, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of advice between you and Gabby have like gotten me a lot better. Like, am I great? No, but I'm proud of some of the stuff I can produce.
Yeah.
I see a meme or something that I like. I'm like, I can make that happen.
And it's about not. This is the biggest disconnect for me and a lot of artists I know, is I don't compare my stuff to other people.
Yeah.
And so many artists are just plagued with like looking at other people on social media. They instantly compare to their stuff, and it's a big shame. You know, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you are a beautiful flower, and you're terrible no matter what.
Learn what you need to learn, work on what you're bad at, and you'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there. I mean, it's the same as like real talk. So one of my and I know it's like kind of off subject. Games for me and Royen can't get away from fighting games if I try. It's the same as fighting games or like any game you really play. You will get there. And I guess because I'm a weirdo that I enjoy doing stuff. Like whether it's like building shit, putting shit together. Legos and me are fucking best friends sometimes. But like, you know, I think I mentioned I help my landlord all the time putting fences up and shit around the house. I actually enjoy. I'm the weirdo that enjoys mowing the lawn.
You're the motherfucker that out this morning at fucking what time this morning they start mowing? It was like 4:30.
That's too fucking early.
And I'm like,
dude, you'll get me at like 7 in the morning when the lights out. That's as early as you're getting me, and even then, you're getting me like 9 in reality. Because I woke up, started playing Maple Story, and realized I need to go cut the lawn.
I've been waiting for this man's downfall. You know? I know that you're at least like 50 years old, bro. How many years you got left in you?
Just give him Monster Energy, it'll be fine. But yeah, I feel like it's like anything though. Like if you're gonna put the time in, you'll get there. It's patience. Yeah.
People kind of get better too fast.
Yeah, that's
They're trying to get better too fast. They're skipping steps. Just take your time. Learn this, like, yeah.
I'm only fixing that because I hate it, and I did to myself. Yeah, it's just take your time, be patient. It's not that big of a deal. And let's be real here, Stroud. Between you and me, 80% of the people that are going to want to do art are not going to be commissioned artists as a living. I'm just going to say it.
80% of the people that do commission art aren't commission artists for a living.
Thank you. I only know a couple artists that genuinely, you know what they do? Patreon.
Yeah.
And they really just give discounted stuff for guaranteed people. Like, I think Nyaxi's like that. Shout outs to Nyaxi if he's here. He's probably not. Like, he does like $15 sketch requests for like literally everybody, but he's like 10 of them a month. I mean, $15 a month for like a sketch commission is not a bad price. Especially when you look at his actual commission prices. Which I don't blame him, because he makes a solid art. Sure, stop looking at my art. I know it's driving you insane right now.
I'm literally not. I'm doing
Thank you, because I would be driving you insane what I'm doing right now. This, I think I probably shouldn't move this head.
If you're making stuff for the sake of making stuff, that's,
Yeah,
I mean, if you want to have like cool essays, I have some class material that was obtained sketchily that I've been meaning to go over, but I never have.
What do you mean, Stroud? You've only given me the most legal of sources.
No, so this is. I thought about buying it. I probably should buy it. It's by one of my favorite concept artists, Reno Tuna.
Yeah.
Familiar with him?
Nope. But go on.
I'll show you the stuff. You've probably seen his stuff, but I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
Other spots. But yeah, I've got like 26 something episodes of like official teaching character design. And I've been meaning to go through it, but I haven't because I've just been
You're trapped.
putting it off. Is what it actually is.
Yeah, you got a wow stint there for a minute.
Well, just literally anything besides sitting down and
Perfecting your craft.
material to improve. Yeah.
You and 95% of artists, Stroud.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
That's why I didn't call you an artist, Stroud. I still get DMs about that randomly. People are just obsessed with why I said it.
Hey man, the tweet speaks for itself, and they're like, no, it really doesn't.
I'm like, I know what I said.
I'm like, hey man, the tweet speaks for itself. No, it doesn't. What does it mean? Hey man, I mean, if you know, you know.
Oh, sometimes I just want to have slowly but surely acquire that big Twitter page and just start fucking schizo posting left field and just confuse people.
Just get your brother in on it.
Oh my god, my brother is...
You're not gonna find a better schizo poster than him.
I don't want
You could honestly take some pointers from him.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not a yapper like that. I'm just yapping, bro. I'm not schizo. Promise.
I feel bad. I'm gonna say.
What do you mean, bro? Hitler was black.
Honestly, your brother is more schizo than you. Like that feels like an insult. Like, even if it's not, it feels like an insult. Like,
it just is.
Yeah.
So my brother were having a slight conversation, not like an argument, but like we go at it a bit. But you know, we get over it like 20 minutes. And the thing is, the entire argument was based on perspective, because you know, we live very different lives despite us being brothers. We have taken very different values from our parents that they try to instill in us. And I sit by the world of, he goes, well, like everyone's like a shitbag, and I'm like, he's like 90% of people are shitbags, and I'm like, I disagree. Not even no reason, just I disagree. I'm not gonna. Well, no, people can be assholes. I would say most people do strive to be decent.
I see your brother just read Lord of the Flies. Baby's first literature. Baby's first, you know.
And because he's like, well, yeah, everyone I meet is all that. I'm like, no. There's your key problem. Everyone you meet, your entire argument is subjective. Look, I'm like, don't get wrong. I only say because I've been all over this fucking country. I've met a lot of people, like a lot, and they're all shitty, but for different reasons. And I told him, like, no, I would say most people are not that shitty. It's like, I think most people strive. I'm like, no, don't use social media as an example. That's just people just unfiltered nonsense. It's not the best place to be. I don't know. I've been in a weird sense of just reality recently. Just kind of accepting life. And he used the argument of, like, the really shitty part of our cities. And I'm like, yes, that's where the 10% are. That are shitty people. You know, that was his argument for him. Like, no, you can't use the one shitty place. His argument was because I'm technically in, like, using the working class examples of people that live. I'm like, but that's still a majority of the people are in the working class.
You should understand that you gotta be shitty to survive in those situations.
Yeah, when you're in a bad situation. He's like, because he was saying, yeah, I remember this one guy that was like in that entire area who was just like, well, they're gonna be the ones. He's like, he had the money, he would do stuff and help people out, buy them beer and stuff. I'm like, yeah, he had the money to not be a shitty person. When you got nothing, you just kind of a shitty person. Not because you want to be, you got nothing, you gotta survive, man. And this started from, like, we were talking about a food pantry. Like, there's one, like, right around the corner from me. And I'm like, well, I don't want to go to the food pantry because I don't need the food pantry. Not like I'm being looked down upon. It's like, if people need it, I'd rather not make it so they get screwed over. I'd rather, you know. If someone needs it more than I would, I'd rather have them get it. But if the only way to keep these things open is by going to it, I'm just like, can I go there, just get an apple, and be done with it? Just so they can count me as going in? And first he said no, then I did make him, like, explain. I'm like, then that's even worse. I want to keep it open, but I also, if I don't need it, I don't need it. I'm not one against free food, don't get me wrong. If you hand me some free shit, I'm not going to be like, how dare you? I'm not that prideful. I'm trying to think I want to keep the Heralick. We'll go by it later and see how it goes. I mean, Ray's not going to complain, like, how dare you, so... Can one truly complain they got free art?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me rephrase that. One should not complain they get free art.
Well, hold on now.
Okay. Let me rephrase that statement. Let me rephrase that.
I don't want to hear you complain about Big's birthday gift.
I didn't. Which
It
is
was
weird.
free art, bro.
Right, it was free. Yo, did he not see what he commissioned recently? Go to Not Safe for Gator.
Probably did if I just looked over those.
It's very accurate, but very...
Oh, is that Shuko? That's probably expensive.
No, it was Beowulf.
Okay.
I commissioned... No, I
Oh, you
commissioned
commissioned
Shuko.
Shuko.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I actually
Yeah,
know that artist.
Yeah, Shuko's great. Shuko's really chill. I just can't... although I did commission that, like, 4 months ago. But I say that, I got the sketch one day, 2 days later, that thing came back to me. Shuko is very expensive, though, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's... I was like, damn, man.
Well, it's the rule of thumb.
Money on this one.
It was like $220. I love how you knew Shuko. I'm like, oh shit, Shuko. Oh shit, did I post the full post of it?
Probably. I think I've seen the whole post, by the way.
Yeah, I posted it. That wasn't me posting it.
Yeah.
Which is annoying
Less than
because...
most people have little to comment on those, so I just notice them and then let them go.
I love how it's like one of the few people who are like, yeah, I know that person. That we both just know. I'm getting random followers on Twitter, and I'm not sure why. I think I'm hitting one of those like moments of like you're getting random followers.
I think there's a burst in it because I'm getting a whole bunch of just randos as well. There's no.
Yeah, because these ones aren't bots. I check it with every follower I get nowadays. Yeah, this is just a person that likes anime and video games. Yeah. One of the artists I followed, they followed me back. That's kind of cool. They also follow Mizu, so I'm probably safe. Being my standard shitlord. I'm coming to learn that the more I draw, I just decide to not give a shit on Twitter, and it just works. And like, if you're gonna follow me, you're gonna follow me. There's no middle ground. Oh, Duco's drawing tonight. Chat, for those who don't know, I send all of my commissions to Stroud, and he judges whether he likes that they drew my character or not. Oh, also, chat, for those who don't know, Stroud drew my character design.
Artists have their own way of doing things.
It's what he does.
Especially if they design a character, they notice
The issues. Yeah. I think there's a few artists that I was showing you that you're like, yeah, that guy gets it right. I've been very...
If the jacket is not as puffy as fucking Shiori's chibi form, it's not puffy enough.
Shiori's speed. Explain?
Do you know the Shiori? Let me see.
They probably do. By the way, the habanero ketchup, by the way, is actually fire. And by fire, I mean my colon is not happy with me.
I'm a big ketchup guy. I do like that in Europe.
Well, I was at Ollie's, a discount store. And I just grabbed it and I'm like, well, I could use some. And I have nuggies. And so I felt like having nuggies the other day. So I pulled out some nuggies and made them. And here we are. The fact that Gigi plays Grand Blue just fucking slays me. That's Ina and Shiori play Grand Blue now. I mean Gigi. I think it was only Ina and her so far. Well, that have openly played like the gacha game. Because Ina was talking about Guild Wars at one point.
Yeah, well, so did Super played it, Pekka played it, Bolton played it.
Oh yeah. I mean, the JP ones are a bit more.
Well, because there's advos everywhere. I remember the last time I went to Akihabara, there's a big old. I leave the station, and to the right they've got like a. What was it? It was like a Final Fantasy cafe, or maybe it had been a Gundam cafe. And right above that, there's a huge billboard with Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm like, oh.
You forget it's stupidly big there.
Yeah.
Can I die on my hill of hating Taurus?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wakala Taurus are gonna be obnoxious. I can't wait. Yatra's allowed to get it right. It's being a rat's her thing. But unlike other people, she's not a rat bastard. Speaking of which, I got to use rat bastard in a conversation at work today. We were talking about fuck, who was I talking to? Oh, which one was it? One of my shops down there they were being goofballs. And they were just losing their shit as I was calling another shop a rat bastard. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh no, they are. They're like, what do you mean? Sometimes you just get people that are rat bastards. God, I wish I could remember who it was in that conversation. It was genuinely the most enjoyable part of my day. You know what's wild? So I like the artist, the singer, the Stack. Her name is Stack. And she's a Toho Dojin artist, right? And it's playing in the stream. Yeah, it's a singer. She sings for Akatsuki Records. And she has a very raspy, like, voice when she sings. She is the only female raspy voice that I really, really like. Like, I don't mind it on other people. Because during karaoke, Big put a song on, and I ended up doing the studio cover of it. which was a guy singing. He's like, well, I like the female singing. I heard the female, and then she like a really raspy voice. I'm like, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, why big? This is inferior. Mind you, I am a sucker for certain voices though, so.
One of the artists that is mega popular as far as their songs go that I don't really care for is Lisa, right?
Who?
Lisa. Like, she sang every anime intro for like 4 years.
Yeah, probably. I probably know her, but I don't remember what I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. She's like alternative rock. I'm tired of hearing it, man.
I probably have her.
Everything.
You know the anime? Pick up your head.
Oh yeah, what anime had the song that you don't like and don't listen to? Let me see.
I mean, just name a song. I'll probably know the singer.
Let me look it up.
Well, likely you're avoiding them, obviously. I won't lie. I know more anime songs.
She did Demon Slayer OP. She did Macaco City Actors, Back Arrow.
Okay, okay. I know the actors one. Okay. I didn't watch Demon Slayer. I read it. Also, I was always a manga reader more, so I never really like.
She did Angel Beats, Fate Zero, Sword Art Online.
She did the Fate Zero one?
My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer. Like I said, she did the opening or the closing for almost every anime over a period,
At least one season.
Period of like 3 to 4 years.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, here's a Reddit thread for 2021. Anyone find that Lisa's songs are getting a bit repetitive?
First time?
Yeah, right. Like,
yeah, I think one of the things that I think people forget about me is being grounded through most of high school because I was me. I don't like studying ever, so and tests bore me. I've never been. I might be autistic.
hey man, you gotta figure it out sometime.
I know I have dyslexia, but I don't talk about that one as much. People are actually shocked when I tell them, like, do you have dyslexia?
I don't see any purpose in finding out one way or the other. It's not like there's, any cure or treatment for
Yeah.
it. Just like, hey, now you know that you're autistic, and it's like, all right, what do I do with that?
You sit.
Oh, nothing.
You
You just basically tell people so that they, can't be too upset with you, and it's like, or you could just learn what your problems are and get better at them.
I've learned me as a human being. I could be autistic. I don't know. When I get really fucking into something, I get really fucking into something.
Hyperfixation is. Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But yeah, no, Stacked has her just voice is really good. I like it. It's just that perfect level of rasp, but she also has a huge range despite it. And usually she's doing like rock songs and stuff, but sometimes she has a Dempa song, which is like a cutie song, or or when they do their acoustic covers. Oh man, fucking it hit different. By the way, thank you for teaching me about changing the color on that to red. It's infinitely better.
Red works.
Yeah,
Bright blue is kind of tough to work with.
yeah, because it's on a gray background. Yeah, but between you and Gabby though, I have a lot better. Because Gabby would randomly give me advice on stuff when I ask her about it.
The habit of not learning more. So
Yeah. Did I tell you about how I've been learning about the history of beer recently?
beer?
Yeah. So beer, in the ancient times, used to be very thick, and people would drink it through like big wreath straws to get the bready bits in it, because it was just literally just fermented bread.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know what the fuck it was, or they did, but it was it was
for
they knew enough to get like it was apparently a lot weaker though, from what we know.
yeah. The idea was that it was
A source of food.
not purified. It killed off a lot of the process of distilling it killed off a lot of the bacteria, the harmful bacteria in
Yeah, that was a very late thing.
drinking water. Yeah.
Well, I remember because when they would do it back then, it was because even that kind of beer would last longer. Obviously, people also like being drunk, because if there's two things I've learned about civilization in my history studies, the two key factors to every civilization is alcohol and bread. With enough bread, you can keep any civilization going.
Society runs on calories.
Yep.
Bread's a superfood.
It is kind of funny how every civilization in the world use bread at some point.
That's because of its nature.
Also, it's easy to make.
Well, it's easy to make, and it has a absurd amount of calories for what you put into it, and
Yeah.
you can mass produce it to a lot of people. So, if you didn't have bread, you basically couldn't feed a large society.
Especially an army. Which also wild to me, because obviously it's easier to carry wine than it is to carry a bunch of excess water. And the fact that it's hydrated with wine, of all things. Once again, I know that it was a lot not nearly as strong as the wine we drink now. It was just interesting to me.
The worst part about learning in ancient civilizations is reading on how they did things and why they did things and being like, oh my god, these motherfuckers were Eager brains. and we are, the brainlet Wojak.
God, we really are. Well, because a lot of
reduce
Yeah.
your pen size,
Yeah.
make it like 2 sizes smaller, and just shift click for
Oh,
that.
yeah, you're right. I try not to do it, but I should just. Oh God.
Well, holding shift will just, put the last place. That
Think
put
I should
it.
make it a little
So,
longer, a little smaller. Well, this is the outer edge of it.
Here's the question that you're going to learn to hate. What does it look like on the reference material?
I've already went back to look at it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they have a very thick line. He's a very thick line. His lines are very thick. So I've been trying to keep my lines thicker. Like, I'm not trying to, like, directly copy it,
I
but...
don't mean the line thickness. I thought you meant like the actual fretboard. How long
Oh,
it
you're right, you're right. Well, the fretboard looks like this.
looks like what?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, so the fretboard is very narrow.
Yeah.
And the, zoom out a little bit. So I can see the whole fretboard. Is that too much? Too much.
Oh, here, let me...
Put you on full screen.
No, I need...
So,
Oh, I have to do that, too. Fuck.
the horn takes up about 40% of the fretboard.
The horn's that, right?
No,
That?
the horn is, right there. The horn ends about 40% of the way through the fretboard. So that's what a lot of people don't like is art with reference is a lot of math. And your horn is about a little under 30%.
So what you're saying is I'm shrinking this bad boy down. Because I am trying to style it after. I am trying to style it after that.
Okay, well, yeah, if you're doing it after that, then that works fine.
Yeah, that's why it looks like that. Because originally I was like, oh, I'm just drawing the regular, whatever. I drew the one they had, and I'm like, let me actually take a minute and look at Ray's.
Yeah, that Obama looking at your artwork like,
Cheers.
not sure if that's it for you. Yeah.
I'm keeping him there as motivation.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to have the most fucked up background. That's not like it's just weird. Like, so Mustache Villain, I remember he always had like a Nichijou image in the background. But I want to have something just so esoterically like no one's gonna. Because I have your Christmas thing you gave me as my background, and I just want to leave.
Background. I got one for you. Ted Kaczynski's manifesto.
Oh god!
This is the whole background screen, and don't say anything about it when you just switch.
Ted, how spell his name?
What? Ted Kaczynski?
Oh, Kaczynski. Okay. I thought you said.
Yeah. Just have his manifesto just chilling as your desktop background.
What is this? Oh! Yeah. I was like, why does that name sound? That's kind of fucking funny now. Oh no, man, that's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. Tempting.
Yeah, very tempting.
Oh, that might get me in trouble though.
You know I got the sauce on me.
I want that image of Obama with the hope it's saying obey and stay.
Yeah. I don't know why my brain thought of that.
Because your brain's like mine, it's just, what's the most fucked thing you could say?
Early a college is just seen as
Do you think I could get away with just watching it, the Skyrim, I could just get away with watching this, my Skyrim retrospective while, working. While just drawing instead of actually talking to chat. Become a React streamer. But like just drawing. The one you sent me, I still haven't gotten my way through it.
I don't know about that because that's like what 24 hours.
Yeah, it's like 24 hours. You put it.
Yeah.
Oh, you get your meal. Cool. Someone drew a really good someone drew a really nice Vicala. I would commission this person. I'm making note of their art. Do they do commissions? Darn it, they don't! Wait, hold on, they might. Darn it. Artists not opening commissions when I need them to open commissions. Well, they do commissions, hold up. Sure, you ruined me. I'm too busy looking at the manifestos.
Oh, right. I need to show you Reno Gina. Or you could just look them up on Twitter center when you look that up. Anyway. I'll share it.
Oh, welcome back, Jetstream. Welcome back. Assuming you're putting in no contacts.
I was just going to DM it to you.
Okay. Alright, this artist does do commissions. I have to ask them about it.
This guy doesn't, but he's just my favorite character designer.
I'm always a fan of looking at artists who's quote-unquote steal.
Well,
Oh,
he also is pretty open about his process too, and has a lot of helpful tips in his.
I like his style. I like how he draws too. It's nice. I'm following them now. Oh, Lumi follows them. Actually, a lot of people follow them. They have a lot of people just follow them.
Yep. No, they're pretty big.
No, Shroud, I hit 1,000 followers. I thought I'd go and follow somebody. Come sec.
Is 1,000 the max?
I refuse to have more than 1,000.
Uh,
Who's Deco? I don't know this person. Do I know this person? Oh, they draw good stuff. Okay. Well, I can't unfollow waifu watchers. I'm gonna go unfollow one of these blocked accounts. Alright. Unfollowed Uomoko. Got it. I don't want to watch them. Alright. Back.
I gotta say, I didn't really watch Fumoto either, but their Chain Together stream was fucking phenomenal.
I heard. Did you? By the way, did you see the copy debates? Yeah, they were
Oh, I did see that Yago posted something about coffee debates. I'm like, okay, I guess
yeah.
it's
So they were having wait, let's look at the head of this thing. Ooh, that's a lot different than I thought it would be. I should probably do that a bit smaller, actually, now that I think about it. So this is the outer edge of it. How does this?
I can't see what you're showing.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Ray's reference. I have to probably go back to sketching for that, actually. I probably have to go back to the sketch. I mean, I'm only doing the bottom half. I'm gonna cut off this bottom part. So I could probably just adjust it, right? When I do the full thing. Like, just do it here.
What are you adjusting?
The, where the frets are gonna go. I do it here.
So...
Hello, Big. Welcome back. Welcome to the pain dimension.
You should probably, if you're doing a straight line, like I said, reduce your size by
Yeah.
2 or 3 sizes.
I'll just make an
And
example.
then go from the fretboard all the way to the tuners.
Alright, so I should
Because the way you had it last time
Yeah.
would have made it crooked.
Okay.
If you stop at the
Yeah.
housing.
So let me do this. Just get rid of it out. Shroud's giving me art advice, and so I should probably do this first. You can't see what I'm messing with, but I'm looking at the head of the board, the end. So let's do the. So it's gonna go up like this. No, I should do this in a. I should do this in a sketch, but I'm just gonna freeball it. Just set angle. Gonna go straight like this. It's kind of like this. We do a round end here. Big is adding distillate music. Okay, it'd be kind of like that, right? You're thinking? Ah, fuck! I'm fucking it. If I go from the bottom side now, it's a lot of straight angles here. So
what I'll say here,
yeah,
looks like you're doing, is doing lines instead of shapes.
yeah.
Let me
You're
see
right.
the.
Hold up, you're right. I need to
Yeah.
pull this back. I'm pulling up the sketch. Okay, so the shape looks.
Can I see the?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag it out. So I want to be able to work it so you can see it while I do it. Where the fuck did I put it? Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck's it doing up there? Clap your hands.
Okay, so it's just a rectangle, or
Yeah.
you know, not a
I know.
rectangle.
I know. Talk about it. So in my sketchiness, I'm gonna first things first. Let me get rid of this because this is just. I don't have to get rid of it. I can just do that. So it'd be like, you know, kind of like this, kind of like that. Right?
Too many lines. So rather than that, don't incorporate it into the stick. Just draw a, what is that called? It's not a trapezoid. Yeah,
It's just trapezoid.
No. We're just drawing a square that's
Where?
tipped a little ways, right? So let me.
But kind of with an angle up there like that.
So let me do what actually I can probably share my screen. Let me just move
Yeah.
this aside.
Big. This is Rocket. It's part of their Demon Days.
Can I share my screen while
Yeah, you can, I can watch it.
while still watching your screen?
You should be able
Yes, I
to.
can. Okay. So we got the fretboard, right?
Yeah.
Here. So what we're essentially doing, like, if we look at it complexly, we have this going on, right?
Yeah.
We're not doing all that. Fuck all that. What this essentially is just that shape.
Oh, a I'm doing a parallelogram.
Parallelogram, yeah. So that's what I mean. Yes, there's more detail to this, but what we're essentially doing is we're gonna make this. Let me get rid of all this.
No,
Make this
I think I get it.
shape on it,
Yeah.
and once you have the shape down,
You add detail later.
then you can add the bonus, and you're like, okay, well, the bottom sticks out a little bit further, so you go bottom,
Yeah. I get it. Okay.
and then yeah, this side kind of tilts like that.
So
And this
like
side up here has
okay.
that.
So like you this and then this and this, something like this. And like you
You
mentioned,
make it a little bit more angled than that, because if you look at it that,
yeah, it's kind of
a
like
little bit more angled,
so.
and it's twice in. Well,
My brain was trying to go down, something like that. But obviously, it's gonna be like I said, usually it goes down more. You want to kind of add a line. It goes like this, kind of like that. This kind of rotates up, so you want to add like a rotation up like that, right? Something like that. And then
Yeah,
obviously
and
go
then
around it.
the
It's a
top.
more tip. It's a bit round, straightish, but like slightly round.
But the idea is that you go very simple shapes first, and then you
add.
kind of etch in the detail. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like kind of how I do the hair. Just I gotta do that more often. My brain just sometimes doesn't want to do it.
Well, that's what I mean when I say draw the entire owl, because people think it's hyper detailed. That's not it. What you're doing, or what you were doing, is trying to draw the entire owl.
Yes.
So just chill out on all that. Just keep it simple, stupid. So,
Yeah, and see that already looks way more than like I was trying to do. Because I think my brain was in line art at that point, and I was trying to do line art. Like no, I have to roll my brain back to sketch, because obviously this one has this smaller rectangle or smaller parallelogram in here, right? So it'd be like, well, it's more like a trapezoid in this one, because then obviously it comes out a bit more here, so you want to come down like this.
And it's got a rounded edge at the top, or the
It's
flat,
over.
flat
Yeah.
edge.
So I would want to bring it up like this a bit, like that, and that line comes back
Yeah,
straight, and
that's
it attacks the fret right there. Oh my God, Shad! Oh, that makes so much more sense.
If you approach things like that, yeah, it's just things are going to line up easier for you.
Chat. You guys can't see it, chat, but Stroud is he was showing me this, and it makes so much sense. And you have like the inner lines too, and it kind of helps out with that. And then you have like the little circles, yada yada.
And comes a little straight with the fretboard, but this comes a little bit down, something like that.
Oh my God, Shroud, that makes so much sense.
And then, well, it's a cool little detail, but that's for coloring, right? Which is the way it's shaded.
Yeah,
It's like a lightning bolt.
it's similar to his hair. Yeah.
With the light. No, not just the green. Just it has that lightning.
Oh yeah. The white lightning bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd be like,
Yeah.
boop,
Basic
boop, boop.
shapes, and then we build up after that.
Yeah. Oh my God, Shroud, you're so smart. It's like you do this for a living.
Not smart, just experience.
It's like I do this for a living. Are you on your mouse right now? Or your pen finally come in?
I am. So I'm on a what you call it?
Different drawing tablet.
Yeah, I have the screen, but I'm drawing on a picture tablet.
Just so you can use it.
Yep. So I gotta get it working on.
Oh, you're
this.
working on Are you working on what's your other thing you're working on?
Oh, this is Kestrel.
Updated Kestrel.
Yeah.
Maybe I should help Nuke design Moses, and then we'll send it off to you.
I think we've already got Moses, right?
No,
Unless you want to design them more.
I think he's Slayer right now. Oh, is that what you guys were asking about Nashima?
Yeah, I was asking about Nachima because
It's Guru.
Nuke is just what you call it. Nuke's just Hildebrand.
Yeah, he's just Hildebrand. Less buff Hildebrand.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do, but I need to work on this one shot.
Oh, looks good though. I like it buffler. Chad, I can't show you what he's working on because that's his stuff. So you know, we already know that. But no, I really like. No, that makes sense. That works in my brain. So then you know. So let me.
And that's another issue.
let me
Learning
start.
art, a lot of it has to be visual, and artists don't know how to teach in that way, or a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I've never learned how to teach.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start from scratch then. So it's a parallelogram. That's not big enough. I fucked it already. I'm trying to like look at the shape. Shape. Kind of like that. It's a bit smaller, obviously, but obviously it would come out more like this. We'll start from this side because you know under the fretboard. Get like a little hexagon down here. That would give you a fret. That's gonna come up to this point. It's more of an angle. But since down there, it's gonna have a bit of a wider. I'm not doing too crazy detail. Yeah, you get a little detail in there. And this one comes more like this way, right? You do like this, and this one kind of rolls into it with a little angle.
And so, don't touch anything else. Erase the lines that don't belong right now.
Oh, I forgot which lines were which. Had a moment there. That's
pretty damn nice.
That is wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I need to be able to incorporate that to head one of these. Obviously I'm not there with heads, but like shapes and stuff I'm good. Like, you know, physical objects.
People know when they say like identifying shapes is the most important part of art. People are like, okay, yeah, but they don't really understand, I guess, because they don't have an example of what that means. So
Yeah, and then
they
this
never really learn it.
is exactly what I... Yeah, that almost looks... It's not perfect, but it looks pretty damn close.
Yeah, pretty close. So it is just start with the most simple shapes, either triangles, or if you have to do squares, then do squares. Or
Yeah.
Parallelogram.
Oh.
And don't get more complicated than that.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. So, for, obviously the inner frets, for example, is coming from the inside, so you want to do a similar thing, where it's like, you know, out, parallel, comes down, and that's like more of a more trapezoid, obviously, so... I think I could still do another parallelogram, so... I guess actually a better object would be, it comes in, it's a square, you just do a square out here, right? So because you have a square, and so the added part would be, comes out, then you come down, yes?
Okay, so
I
kind of sort of. I'll go. Am I still sharing my thing? But yeah.
It's a screw. It probably goes on there.
The small view at the pen side.
Sorry, Sharad, what was that?
No, you're good. Just making this real quick.
So that I would bring it more down this way. And it
So
would come
this is
in.
how
Yeah?
I would present this. It's because that little flat part of it at the top is so
Yeah.
small, I wouldn't even include it in the shape.
Oh, you should make it a
Uh,
diamond triangle?
I would do it like so. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So I would do it like this, just one line out, and then I'd look at the other line and see how far that goes, which is about here. It doesn't go nearly.
Oh,
as far.
and you just...
And then you just connect it, and once you have this, then you can just shave off a little bit.
Oh, okay. So kind of like... So like... So I want to do it myself, obviously, after you do the just an example for myself. So you want to do it here. Doesn't come out as far. Oh, too much.
But it also goes out at an angle.
Yeah, like down like this way a bit. Like that. Then you're just going to connect them. I'm just being silly. And you want to shave it off. Like that. Something like that.
Make it Yeah, you can have the angle of the bottom one a little bit closer.
Let's pull that back. So like that.
Let me see. Okay, so the big thing here is where you're starting the second line. Let me delete what I've got on mine.
Okay, let me because you were mentioning you had first line.
Yep. And your second line is gonna start as far away from the edge of your fretboard as the other one should.
Oh, it's like right
Or
here.
thereabout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we go. The math part is it goes about 60% of this
Just like
line.
that.
Maybe a little shorter, but
I might have been a bit
and then we
close.
just come back and leave.
Yeah. So I might have to come a little closer here just because of my own sanity. Well, because probably this initial line also should be up here more, but this one here, about 60%, like you said, a little bit outward. Put that there. Cut it off here.
Don't have to cut off that much, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know. It's like the idea where you. I can probably just do this as well. Sorry, chat. I am now very focused on learning something today. So probably more like this. Put here, put that there. Something like that.
Okay.
Not
So-
perfect, but
If we're talking about teaching moment,
yeah.
if you look at that objectively, what do you see that could be, or what sticks out to you? What do you see that
It could be obviously, you know, it could be thinner and longer.
Yeah.
So my initial
I think
line
that-
might not be long enough. So if I start my initial line out to here, and put this here, like that, pull that off again. Yeah. It ain't perfect, 'cause I know this part's supposed to come out a little bit, like obviously.
Yeah.
But when I have the
That's-
shape there, and I can do like that, and I can just do
I
that.
also think is one of the strongest tools you can develop is being able to just look at something and try to figure out what, or taking time after you make something to sit back and look at it and be like, what sticks out.
Okay. I'm getting it, Stroud. I'm on my brain.
It's beginning to
I'm beginning to get excited here because I saw you were doing, and you're putting these inside here. Blah 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 blah. I'm just doing the same thing basically twice, tracing the inside of it. You cut that off here, shade that. I don't know how you did that so fast, but I know you do it better at it than I did. Like that part, I'm never good at that.
Well, that is what a lot of people don't understand is because they'll see artists,
Just do it.
or I guess, yeah, just do it, and because they've had the practice in it, when in reality, they're skipping steps. They're skipping the shape steps that we did earlier.
Right, because they can just do it. Yeah.
Right, and because they skip the steps, younger artists never figure out that those steps exist in the first place.
Yeah.
So they also skip them, and then their stuff doesn't look the way they want it to.
It makes so much more sense. You know, I just realized I should have drawn when I made it, drawn around the fret, and then draw the outer shell of it. Like you start off like when I was first drawing it. If I started with the main fretboard here, the frame frets, then add everything else out around it. So I did the outer edge first.
This is a good example here too. Let's see the big. Can I see the guitars?
Oh, right. I forgot you can't see what I was doing. Let me just send you the reference.
No, this is just so. Let's trace over this guitar, right, with a bright blue or something or an orange, and let's identify the shapes.
So, first things first.
And red's gonna be tough to see, right?
Yeah.
Just make it orange or something.
Dark blue.
Yep. So we're gonna try to reduce this. Oh, yeah, that'll work. We're gonna reduce this to 4 shapes. That's all you
Okay.
get. And you can use circles, rectangles, parallelograms, or triangles,
Okay.
or ovals. Fine.
So I know for a fact this would be a rectangle, obviously this. So
Okay, we'll trace over it.
yeah, so this is a parallelogram. Just 'cause I know it's there.
Yep.
We know this is going to be a long rectangle here. And I would say it goes all the way through. I can't draw straight lines, so we're just going to... Oh, no. It's too big of a line, my
You
dude.
can do that just with the
Yeah,
cover
we're
up
just...
the whole thing instead of just do lines.
Yeah, that's going to be a rectangle right there. All the way through. We're going to have one circle here. And a triangle here. And a smaller, like, you know, more like... Maybe like a... Not a triangle, but a... Another rectangle there.
So why did you do that?
So the let me here.
Yeah. Why did you take that approach?
Okay, so because this was a bit thicker, because this one has a pointed edge, it makes sense because you can just round it out, and it would round out, right? So you have a point here, you have a point here, yada yada. You put another triangle here, and it kind of rounds out, right? Circle, obviously, because this can be one big shape. If I didn't, it wasn't garbage at drawing.
Yeah.
That'd be one big shape. This is a straight rectangle all the way through, right here. Let me switch this color actually, just to make it my own drawing.
Can you send me this now that we're talking about it anyway?
The reference? Yeah.
Yeah, the reference.
Yeah.
So I can just pull it up and work on it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be derailing your stream.
No, chat. Sorry, this is more important. I mean, I can hear I can see Big just dumping music in. Chad, for those who want to draw, this is good for you too. You're getting live examples. Follow along at home. Ray has a very actually nice repertoire because I think it's similar to how you always mentioned. It's not shaded that much, and I really like that. It's a little bit of shading, but there's not much because you can see it on like the one of his hairs. But I really like his reference. Chat. By the way, if you get reference art, I also agree with the idea of getting flats, not yeah. Let me finish explaining what I was mentioning. My reasoning behind it though. So obviously this is the rectangle. We went over this, the parallelogram, so I can see the parallelogram now that you mentioned it. Because when you mentioned that, so I can think of a parallelogram. This is the triangle, obviously, because it makes sense. It's protruding out, and it has a point and 3 ends if you want to. You get the big circle, just for the end. And this is a rectangle because even though it has a point here, and I guess it would be more like a rectangle like this, versus, and you can just bring out with another triangle here, and just shave this off here.
Here's how I would do it.
Okay.
Which is pretty similar.
Let me.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got this shape here.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have this long deal here. And then we have this little oval guy looking here.
Yeah.
And then we just have another oval guy looking there.
Oh, that also makes sense.
And that way, you can just rather set this up for blue.
And you just
cut
add
this out.
Oh my god. No, yeah, I get you. I think, well, yeah, so you're looking at only 3 shapes, or 4 shapes instead of 5, like I did.
Simplify. And that's, unironically, why they have artists squint their eyes. It's so that they can't see the details as well.
Oh.
You squint your eye to look at something so that you can more easily see what the lowest amount of shapes make up something.
Right. Okay. Things I wish I went to art school for.
I didn't go to art school.
I know, I was making a joke.
Yeah. But so now we just erase. Oh, oops! I did all this over that. So we can erase.
Chat, I'm not showing you what Shroud is doing. I could, but I'm not going to.
You can redo it on your Illustrator.
Alright, chat, let me show you what he's doing. So he's doing... Let me use my G pen to make it easier. And we use blue. So what he did is rectangle. I mean, God, what the fuck just happened there? Parallelogram here. He did one big long rectangle here. I can't draw straight lines. That's fine. You're gonna accept my garbage. And he said, big circle here, and a second big circle here. More so like in line with it, but you know, you talk about it right here, a line like that. So your two circles. That's what you're working with a guitar. Okay.
And then you do, you know, your baby circle for the space that's missing.
So you have baby circle here.
And then you just take your eraser tool and you get rid of everything that doesn't exist.
Like that. And obviously I didn't draw it to the perfect shape, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then that makes
Now you
sense.
have something that's easily, easier to work with from that.
Then like a
And then you
huge-
start putting in, the details.
I need to go back to that and re-sketch that entire guitar.
You do not have to resketch the entire guitar, right?
I kind of want to at this point. I want to throw
But,
half my line art away and to restart again. At least the line art on the guitar. Well, I
So-
mean, I guess since I'm still sticking with
And we can kind of do that with Ray too if we're going to get super advanced.
ooh, yay, we're getting funny.
We're going to get funny with it.
So, want me to do the same how I did before? Or, right.
Yeah.
So obviously Ray's head would be a circle. He had a circle. He has two big circles right here. Because it's a female, I know.
So what's supporting the circles is what's more important.
Yeah, the triangle.
Baseline.
You get the triangle because the hips go in. Probably more like this. Here, and then a reverse triangle here. I'm not drawing them perfectly. Like an out.
Okay, so what lines are you following for this? For these,
Shoulders, hips, shoulders and hips.
When
I know it could be a
lines-
rectangle too,
Okay,
but yeah.
this is interesting, and I'm not meaning, none of this is meant for grilling.
Yeah.
But when I said, what lines are you following? You didn't show me what lines.
My brain, hold up.
Well, this is an important lesson too that they have to teach, which is you have to draw what you see, not what you think you see. You think you see hips. You think you see.
Break it
triangles.
down farther. Break it farther
Yeah.
away.
What you actually see, if we can look over here,
I can see.
is okay. We got a line here
Yeah.
and here, and then this is more rounded,
Oh.
and then the draw what you actually see doesn't really work for the upper body, but we can imagine it.
Well, that's why I said triangle. Like I was saying, I see a
Yeah,
triangle.
well, we can imagine it being a rib cage, right?
Yeah.
Which has this kind of thing. And then
Oh,
for the legs,
okay.
these are real easy because female bodies are going to have a whole lot more curves on them.
So chat, what he is doing is a line here, a line here.
I'll zoom out.
What you mentioned, it's more like, a shieldy shape because it's a rib cage. And then you have your legs, which curvy. Something like that, and you're more like a triangle. Feet or me are going to be a nightmare, but we'll get there.
So, yeah, it's about breaking down, right? So, feet are not as nightmarish as they appear to be at first.
Yeah.
But what's also real nice about this design is it gives us a straight up lateral
Yeah.
to show us where the front is.
There's no.
So it's got
no, it's
This belt point here, which just goes straight up into this belt point here.
like that.
So that shows us
Yeah.
which way it's facing, just baseline without us having to think. And then from here, you can do your two circles, which are where the bahonkas come off of, right?
Yeah, the water balloons.
From the middle, just, and then the shape. But yeah, it's just finding. And this is what I'll do often with reference is I'll just use this to find the shapes first, and then I can build this elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, then you come over here and you like draw it.
yeah,
So you've got
drawing
your little shield.
Yeah.
You got your reverse shield. You got your lateral. And you got your hips coming out. I ran out of room on the side here, so I'm just gonna accept my fate. And you mentioned you have the 2 legs down here that kind of intersect. This is the best planning I've ever done when it comes to drawing ever. This is unironically the best planning I've done. There's a circle on the head of the head. Right. Well, I know there's a neck, but like that.
Yeah, and then you can just, for the detail here, is we'll do another one and connect the top to the bottom.
Oh my fucking god.
For that. Keep it kind of smooth.
Oh my god.
Make connections here. You think of your blue as your tendons, right?
Yeah.
So here is how I draw feet. And all style is, like when somebody talks about their artist style, is how they approach this. So I just take the point of the leg all the way down.
Yeah.
And I break it into 3 shapes. We got a ball at the end, and then we have a flat triangle that starts here where the ankle is and comes out like that,
Okay.
and then rounds off the feet.
So you said
So we got
like
triangle, circle, triangle.
flat triangle here,
Round.
starting here. So it on the ankle, comes down, forward, up, and circle on the front.
So not quite.
No,
This-
I think of
you
it.
have,
Yeah.
you have to think. Let's like break this down a little bit. So
Well, you have the ball of
the
your foot.
faces, right?
Yeah.
So right here, we have that, and the face of this triangle comes here
Mm-hmm.
and comes here.
Oh, for like the top of the foot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. Thank you for giving me an analogy. Okay, that makes more sense because you have the bottom of the foot that goes all the way down.
Yeah.
You have the heel here, and this is like your the ball of the front.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then you have little toe action.
Something like that, like an ovalish, like a flat circle.
Yeah. You do, and if you're thinking of attendons, you do want the triangle to actually touch the leg part.
Right. So it'd be like you wouldn't. Yeah, you want to line up with it, right? Like that. You kind of like want it here.
And then, if we take this dark color, just to make it easier to see, and fill in this area,
Yeah.
just where we have it, and what we've drawn. Now, it's a little bit of a little bit Kingdom Heartsy, but it's a serviceable foot. So,
I'm learning so much.
yeah, half of the learning is just finding the shapes.
Oh
And
my
this is
god,
why
this
they
makes
have
this
you do-
so much easier, Strap.
This is why they have you do bone studies, is because there's not, I mean, the bones are the shapes, and then the muscle studies and anatomy. That's why it's so important. Not just because you have to look, not
No,
because
you need to see
should
what the
know how to
structure
draw a
is.
skeleton.
You should.
You need to know what the shapes are.
Yes. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I do kind of want to take some classes on drawing, just kind of like
You know?
force myself to practice
Just-
it on top of just doing it.
Yeah, just for interest's sake, we can take the, and you might want to do this too, is take the, well, first of all, put a paper layer at the bottom, right?
On bottom it.
I forgot how to make paper layers.
Right click and convert. I just convert it. Paper layer. Image layer material.
Right? Like,
Oh.
make this.
Wait. Layer setting. No. Things I don't usually have to do.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Okay. Right click, new layer, paper.
Oh, is it right click new layer? Oh, okay, paper. What color is it? Gray, I'm assuming. Grayish, darkish. Okay, I got it.
I like to do light gray, but
Yeah.
layer, paper, we're make this light gray. Okay. And so now we take the
Transparent it.
let's go back to our orange. Let's do the head a little bit for shapes. Down the side a little bit. Following the chin, following the hair.
You're drawing on the face again.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
to
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you come in here. Okay.
you follow chin first.
So chin, so triangle.
Yep. And then the side of the head. Bring that up.
Oh, not high enough.
Royen.
Mad, shut up. I'm learning art.
Wrong side of the head. Let's just do the cheek with the easy line.
Okay,
first.
okay,
Don't try to
easy
do the
line.
hard stuff until later. Yeah.
Okay, so then
Good. And then from that line, you go up and around the head
like that.
to match it. Yep.
Obviously not perfect, but yeah, whatever.
And then make a little line for the head, if you will.
Shroud, you're beautiful. Ever tell you that?
And then, so now that we've got, I did all that on the.
That's what I told you. I was trying to tell you.
But here we go. All right.
Shroud, can I just say you just showed me how to draw a head better than anybody's ever shown me how to draw a head.
It's literally not because I'm good. It's because showing from perspective.
Yeah.
Like, just after walking it through. All right. So now that we're done with all this, just for fun, we take away that, and we see how good our models come out to be.
That
Pretty,
is not bad.
Nice,
Ignoring that's not bad.
You did it, Royen.
and then, like I said, when you make a new one, if you want to do right, you can take this model and kind
move
of
it
do the
over.
same shape. Well, maybe not, one for one, but
Yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean.
but use it as use it for the shapes.
Because whenever I saw someone draw a head of somebody, I always see them start with a circle on it, and I never could get behind that.
yeah, so we can do that.
Yeah, explain that,
yeah.
because that's my biggest issue. I do grab a circle tool because I can't draw full circles, but still.
Yeah. So we got your skull is a circle. Can we go with that?
Yeah.
And so these.
Why is my line off? Wrong way. Oh, I managed to somehow turn the transparency down to 0 instead of actually instead of somehow swapping the line and just deleting it. Okay. So circle, circle-ish. Good
That's
enough.
good enough. And so we're going to determine the direction.
So like a little bit
if
to
it's
the
going this
that?
way. Yeah, but look, see, you're skipping steps.
Sorry.
So no, we're not going to do that.
Determining
We're
direction.
determining the direction, so we're going to have it facing this way, right?
Right.
So a skull is not a pure circle.
Right.
It's got flattened sides where your temples are. So then do that.
Like this.
Yours is a little wide, so it's kind of hard to tell the
Oh, let me cut off more then.
what it's doing. But you see what I'm trying to do here?
Yeah, I'll cut off more. Yeah.
Yeah, make that a square. So like it disappears flat by doing that.
Yeah. So it'd be like something like that, probably more.
Okay, so make the line down the middle instead of.
Yeah.
I guess that works.
Well, since I have a wider one, so I moved it over a little bit just for. But I do get it. I do get
And
it.
then from here, we're gonna take this bottom intersection where
Yeah.
we're just gonna draw a little line there in a different area, so it's easier to see where the line is.
Yep. I can see it. Don't worry.
Okay. All right.
It's different on the stream you're seeing than I'm seeing.
And
So-
then the so from here, we're gonna just drop the chin.
Like this.
Yep, just the chin just comes down a little bit. straight down, and then. Okay. Well, before you do that, it's been a while since I've taught somebody, so I've got to get things in order.
Take your time.
So we're gonna make another line that's the same angle as our last line to show
Like that.
where the head should be facing. Good. That's good. All right. And we're gonna carry this line down, straight down. All the way down. All the way down. It doesn't matter how.
All the
far
way
you make it
down.
Yep. All right. Now from the chin line that we have, we're gonna connect it to our main line.
Like that? Or should I go down?
That's a very short chin. Think about how chins look.
How do I care?
Okay. And then from the other side, we go up for the rest of the chin, but it's going to be way smaller than this side because it's facing away from us.
Right.
Right. And then we're going to connect it back up to the head.
Sean?
That's
Again,
why people start with circles.
that makes so much more sense than anybody's ever explained. I've read so many tutorials, and none of them have helped. Like that, right?
Yeah, wherever you want your eyes to be, usually in the middle of the head, that's where you're going to put this. And now, if we're just doing more detail,
Yeah, you have your little eyes right here. Eyes and me are not agreeing yet. I haven't learned how to do those yet, but one step at a time. Skulls reliably.
It's all about shapes, right? It's all about proper shapes. So I'm going to make another circle over here for a head. You don't have to copy this. This is just for perspective. So we have our head facing directly at us, right?
Yeah.
The average eye, the average space in a head for an eye is 5. It's 5 circles. Let me get on a different layer for this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're talking about anatomy at this point.
Right.
So your face, on average, should be 5 circles wide.
Right.
And if you remove the ones in the middle, the odd numbered ones, that is about the appropriate size where your or appropriate place where your eye should be.
Oh.
Halfway between the middle of your eyes and the bottom of your chin, right here is where your nose should be.
Okay.
And halfway between your nose and your chin is where your mouth should be. And your mouth, on the average person, is going to line up with their pupils. So we got our pupils here, we go straight down. Our pupils here, we go straight down. The mouth should be about this wide.
Okay.
So this is really just all about learning what the sizes are and where they're at.
The more you know.
Very, very terrifying face.
No,
But-
perfect.
But right, and then you get into more detail where you come with your eyebrows off the eyes,
Yeah.
the nose, and shit like that. And oh, here's another important thing: ears start. I think it's above or right at the eyebrow.
Yeah.
And go to about where the nostril is.
Yeah. I'm feeling my nostrils, and you're about the same. Yeah. Okay.
So
Chat, I am learning, and I am not paying attention to you, but you'll live.
sorry, guys. Yes, but yeah, this is.
Don't worry, chat. I'm here with you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not actually in chat. I'm just here in spirit.
And so that's the face or the heads. That the rest of that we like hair, bite, and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, this is just me going full Stroud mode, right? With
No,
the
but
Stroud,
yeah.
to draw Stroud for this.
Once again, chat, I can't emulate this part. You have to watch. You have to pretend like I know what I'm doing. But no, it makes more sense than I've ever. Make sure you give yourself a Hitler stash. You know?
No, not this time.
Not this time.
That was We, 100 years ago, so.
But Royen, before I leave, I need you to answer one question.
Yeah.
Does this mean that Edge Runners takes place in the Guilty Gear universe?
I'm gonna stab you.
Listen. You can't hate me. This is Arc Systems doing.
No,
right?
because they're not gonna be able to write it into the actual plot.
They're adding them to Strive.
Only one series managed to make that work, and it was Tekken. Because for Akuma to wait years for them to be the most strong before he assassinates them actually makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's just an Akuma thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Chief. Like, you could literally.
Also,
like,
both those worlds live in enough. They live close enough in reality to each other. Because despite we will say Tekken is still based in reality.
Very, very far reality.
So, but so is Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's also true.
They both live in just similar enough realities to reality, with just like one or two mystical elements of martial arts in the Devil G. That's it. That's all it is.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, yo, like,
you have to remember, 90% of the cast in Tekken is just using martial arts. They aren't using magic.
Yeah, but I'm still like
Devil Jin being the exception.
Yeah, we don't talk about Devil Jin, but. But I'm just saying.
So yes, they that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense fundamentally from the world. It's whatever. I don't give a shit because it's just a very odd collab.
It's a very weird collab,
but Shroud, thank you for explaining the circles and the circle head. That makes my life a lot easier.
You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You've finally been taught art. Now get out there and fucking practice.
I've had the LSD squiggly gel on my head this whole time.
Good.
I'm not removing him.
Good. But yeah, you heard it here first, chat. This has been Art with Shroud. Give it.
Holy shit! It's 9 o'clock. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I have done nothing. I have gotten nothing done today. I have learned things, and my brain is racking itself around.
My brain is expanding.
My brain is expanding.
Your brain isn't expanding. Don't lie to me. That shit's still.
No, but see, Ray, my Neko arc's gonna be so much better now.
Well, Neko art is its own
entity.
It's its own.
Right.
Okay, Shroud, can I show you how I draw Neko arcs? Like my thought process. Now that I'm gonna incorporate your patterns into my brain. Obviously, you start with the oval.
It's just the art schizo patterns.
You start with an oval. Has to be extra squiggly, right? I know there's a body here, so you get one little line for the body, the neck. All Neko arcs, no matter what it is, they are a rectangle.
That is understandable.
All arms on a Neko arc are lines in a circle.
Yep.
All legs are a line in the same direction. And all eyes are always wrong and in the wrong spot. That is every Neko arc I draw.
Let me.
My joke aside. My jokes aside.
Stroud, give us your best Neko arc.
My best Neko arc. Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, the elongated feet, right? They're longer.
The eyes are more elongated.
No, shut up. I'm acknowledging this masterpiece right now. Man is just doing this. Chat can't see, so you're never gonna ever see it.
Again, all right. So now we get the next layer, and we go a little bit more crazy with it. Reduce my size.
We should have made Shroud draw a Shroud Neko arc.
No. I'm not putting that
into the world, the ether.
Many Neko arcs should never have been made.
Yeah, indeed.
Yo, what do we Neko November?
No.
I will be participating in this year.
No.
That is abnormally powerful, Shrouds.
What do you mean?
All Neko Arcs are by default powerful.
Yeah.
Shroud has seen Neko Arcs so much in his life, he just knows it.
We don't even. So.
The beauty of Neko Arc is the hair always goes over the head. The eyes. The eyes go over the head.
I'll have to remember that.
Shut, I am now forcing myself to incorporate shapes into everything, and I'm forcing it. So I think about it.
Everything is shapes. All these squares make a circle.
All these squares make a circle, no.
And never make something more complicated than a square.
Yeah, I've learned that.
Trapezoids don't exist. But everything is also a trapezoid.
Right, right here, and now it's time for, everybody's favorite part. Which is...
The racial slurs?
Sure.
Oh my god.
So would you recommend actually drawing Neko Arc eyes after? Or just character eyes
Yes,
afterwards?
because realistically, the Neko Arc eyes are above everything. It's about things in order, right?
So if you were
we got-
drawing a regular body face, you would say put the eyes on first, then draw the hair over it.
Yes, probably. so.
Okay, okay.
But the Neko, because
Yeah. I like to think this was a very elaborate scheme by me and Matt to get you to draw Neko Arc.
yeah,
Honestly, no. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you were drawing Neko Arc, and I was like, you know what? I bet Stroud could draw a better Neko Arc.
That's a fact. There's no argument there. That's just true.
and then after you get rid of the hair.
Hey, Scumbert, can you it's Stroud. It's not Scumbert. Stroud, I think Big wants you to teach them art.
Tough shit. This has been the only Stroud teaching stream. The next one is whenever he feels like it.
Whenever he shows us my next Monday stream night, drawing nights.
Yeah, we can do Neko Arc, shape, language, and
Shroud, we're gonna start making drawing tutorials with you. Shroud teaches you how to draw a Neko Arc for you to be a scribbly boy.
the second I do that, somebody on Twitter who's the worst artist than me will, say, actually, that's not how you do it.
And know what you say to him?
Woodward style.
You know what you say to him? You call him a racial slur and tell him to fuck off.
Get that. But, yeah, so now we reduce the skeleton and they're
Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Huh. That makes that a lot
And
easier.
In theory, it's easy, but also you have to practice.
No, I mean, I should practice my Neko Arcs again. I gotta get back to doing it.
Yeah, but big thing with Neko Arc is you just got
Call them the wrong racial slurs. They can't call it racist. You get a point.
So big triangle, long ass.
That is a square.
Oh yeah, not triangle, square.
Yeah.
Square.
Oh, we're Raymanning this. I
And then
see.
we have
So chat, for what he is doing is circle, square, squimbly line, circle, circle. I can't even draw them like symmetrical. And then he drew oval, 3. But much nicer.
not even that much nicer. Like, that's all a Neko Arc is.
That is there's your skeleton for every Neko Arc you'll ever need to draw. Go out there and make $5 of Neko Arc.
Yeah, and then just like that's your baseline, and then once you have that, then you worry about the details.
Well, Shroud, now that you have a Neko Arc to post on Twitter, get onto it.
I don't think so.
Do it, Shroud. Become the Neko artist that you've always meant to be. Shroud, you don't realize how much money people would pay for Neko Arcs of themselves.
It's like that. God, what was it? Arcoid. It was a comic of Arcoid going to the wishing well, and just I wish I was
The most attractive. And it's
I
just
wish
turned
I
to an
was irresistible.
Neckawar.
Yeah. Neckawar.
God, that was a good one.
Yep. So.
I can't wait to send Ray what actually happened on the stream. Sorry, stream.
Yeah.
I got art lessons. What do you? Oh no!
That's good too. Or just,
Oh god.
you have the basic Neckawar of the clueless. That's
A
just-
random
that's-
letter. Q.
Hmm?
A big ask me for a random letter.
Okay. So you
So,
got
like-
the clueless Neckawar, or you have the the Booba Neckawar. Just whatever.
Give him a little hard eye.
You know those animations that look like very low effort and like they kind of look like crap, but you realize like you know what? Someone had to go ahead and animate these characters.
Well, that's 1,000 times. Yeah.
So
Like,
I just
not even-
realized,
not
Shroud,
even-
I did not make the head big enough.
That's about the right size. Honestly, our bodies aren't long enough for it.
Oh yeah.
Because if we look at this over here,
Well, it's also if you think about it, it would probably be up to here in reality. I should probably make this a color. My correct. Your body would be up to here,
this
and your
one,
shoulders would be connected. It's a big
the
rectangle. Yeah.
distance- yeah, but it's not. The neck isn't that close.
Yeah. My head's not straight, so I can't draw a circle. All of these squares make a circle.
There are those Twitter art advice which is like, oh, you need to draw circles 5,000 times a day.
Like this,
But,
like this, you
do
know?
need to-
Like this, like this. Yeah. Yeah.
Artists like to make fun of it, but it is beneficial to be able to draw a halfway decent circle.
No, it is. I do actually every morning before I started my stream today. I actually did my circles and I was trying to get them to connect, which is why some of them are actually connecting. Unlike my, when I was trucking, I kind of got out of the habit of it, and so I tried to make a
the
daily
thing
reminder. Yeah.
You need to practice doing straight fucking lines and this and that and the other. And
Yeah, like that. The whole lines across the screen, right?
Yeah, for efficiency's sake, you do want to do that, but honestly, you can fix a lot of that in post.
Yeah, but I would like to be able to draw a line.
Another
That-
thing that
yeah.
people do wrong is, I say wrong, right? This is okay. Well, it's not too bad. I'm overlapping now. They're drawing with their wrist and just moving.
You
their
want to
wrist
draw
and
with your
laying
hand,
it.
right?
You want to draw with your arm.
Like
When-
that.
When I do a circle, it's with the only thing that I'm moving is my shoulder. So I'm like moving my. Well, as you said, yeah. the
Ooh,
whole
that's
arm
gonna
up.
be. Hold on, I need to like.
Yeah, it sucks to get used to. Yeah.
'Cause
It
I
is
draw my
awful.
arm, but not my shoulder.
Yep. No, it's a bitch to get out of the habit of drawing with your wrist, just in general. But
Oh
Because
god,
I-
that's gonna be a nightmare.
yeah.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Oh,
But it's much more consistent once you get used to it.
yeah. It's learning a fighting game all over again.
Yep.
All right, now Shroud, start promoting yourself for drawing Neko arcs. You're taking slots for Neko Arc October. I need to acquire someone to draw me getting the Pepe getting the pills.
There you go, Big.
You can see it there, Big. When you...
Oh yeah, Amogus. Amogus is just.
It's just a big It's a rectangle, right?
You're making it too complicated.
A half circle. I hate how easy that is.
That's all it is.
Shad, have you drawn your eyes with a Neko with an Amogus before yet?
I have not done that, and I don't plan to either. I'll put this one out for
No, don't worry about it.
phase 2. I can just instant copy paste it. Here you go, Big. There's your fucking focus.
I hate how easy that was.
Like I said, it's breaking it down, man. All the emotions.
When you explode, god damn it!
Womp.
Oh, by the way, for every piece of Gabby Bits art I have, there's a hidden Among Us somewhere in it.
I hate these bastards.
Playing. Oh, hey, Gator. Playing the World of War, and I got an ending where the club president. Where I thought the club president was getting freaking me, and then I stabbed the knife, and I got the knife and stabbed. Fair enough. No, not that. Big, get your head out of the gutter. Gator, you've missed art lessons this stream. I think a draw pile shroud is what it might end up having to do. But I need more. I mean, Yatra would probably join for that.
That'd be fun.
I love the no. I don't know who posted that, but it's power. I thought a nuclear came in and posted that. Also, Big, that's not a short stack. Short stacks are very specific.
I must go.
And like that, he's gone. Okay, look, I need to stop stream though because I'm not gonna lie. It's 9:30.
Oh, I just came up with the most heinous idea.
All right, hit me with it.
All right, so the most heinous idea is we take this Neko arc, right?
Yeah.
And we look at what we have here, and we just go. Oops. Damn it.
No, you didn't find a way to do what I think you're about to do.
Well,
No. No.
let me get rid of all this. New layer.
Oh no, that's the most cursed. Can you give like the net? Can you give the Among Us one big Neko arc? Yeah, there they are. There they are. No. God never intended this to be real. We have to get the cat here still.
Yeah.
Does he get the tail or no?
No, it just gets.
Oh.
This is probably the most fucked up thing I've ever.
So this is why I should not ever be legally allowed to have the right to draw. The right to draw.
There you go, Big.
What the fuck? I know we didn't want the short stack, Big. That's not the point. You're missing the point.
Okay, let's trash that whole layer. Goodbye.
Just delete this entire post.
Yeah.
Just delete Clip Studio Paint to get rid of it.
No. In fact, I have a grandfathered in Clip Studio Paint, so I don't have to pay shit, and I can use it
still have
offline.
mine.
So
I still have
would not
mine.
need to leave.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. So I dodged a bullet, so I actually have it on my external hard drive, so I can transfer between computers.
Mhm.
I really, on one hand, I want to get one of the nice drawing screen tablets. It's probably also because right now my tablet's on my lap right now.
Yeah.
My other issue is, yeah. Thank you
is
first.
that they require very specific styluses.
Yeah, I know my
Like me,
my actual like tablet, like my drawing tablet. Very specific tablet, which I'm gonna when I go to visit my mom again, I might have to use that one for more drawing instead of playing World of Warcraft for 6 hours straight.
well, that's also another issue with the tablet. Is it requires, like with the screen, it requires a computer, so you have to plug the whole thing around. You can't just use
Yeah.
it on the
Well,
side.
mine was no, I mean like it's actual like my physical tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought one of my Frenzy tablet. I bought like $300. It was just really nice for just being able to sketch and stuff on the road. The very rare of them that I got a chance to actually draw. So I would usually draw while like they were unloading or something. Yo, I fucking love this song actually that's playing right now. I think I've shown you it. I don't remember the name of it. I'm gonna grab the name of it so I can show you. Okay, chat. Look. Though I wish to continue stream forever, and I wish I didn't have to sleep tonight. I do need a raid. Jet Thero, this is your chance to leave, even though you should stay because we're raiding someone cool. The question is just they're listening or not. I'll probably raid Duco because Duco's. Oh, Gabby's drawing. I'm raiding Gabby. We're raiding Gabby. I know Riona's streaming, but Gabby's getting the raid because we're all doing art and they're doing art and it's cool. No, not Ganny, Gabby. I'm having a stroke. This is the least productive art stream I've ever had, and I'm happy for it. And yet, unironically, the most productive. No, because Riona's doing their thing. Gabby's doing art. Good night, everyone. We're leaving. YouTube, get fucked, YouTube.